Hello. How's it going? I'm really feeling like it's morning here, which makes sense. I guess I could have changed the to-do information, but it's technically still true. You really cannot see him at all, can you? If I tilt it a little bit, maybe? There we go. It's just a little bit too bright for the light sketch. We're drawing a booty-licious gengar today. Hi Stars, how are you doing? So this, wow, my brain just completely lost that sentence. Where was I going with that? Oh, this is purple because Gengar's purple, so it's also part of the color of the month, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to fit him in. This is an idea for a sticker design. So we're drawing Booty Gengar, and then it's going to say body cursed, ass fat. That's the plan here. I haven't sketched out the lettering yet, so I'll probably do that. I may also want to change the sketch from graphite to blue because that will go better, because I want to do Copics with this today, which you can't see me slapping that, instead of watercolor, which I'm not as practiced in, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm definitely no expert. I also have some really cute stickers that I thought I'd show off. I bought from another small artist, so I thought I'd show. Oh, I'm sorry, Stars. I hope you feel better. Having that earache thing is like the worst. So these are from Chew My. I can spell that in chat because that's probably a little difficult to read if you're on mobile. These stickers are from Chew My _ and it's chewmy.bigcartel.com. So there you go. You can find them. Hello, Bean! So you can find this lovely person, because I saw this sticker and I laughed so hard that I started snorting and I almost choked. So I decided I needed to get some. It's a Diglett and it says built like a baked bean. And I saw that and it made me start laughing so hard. So I got that, and then they had a few other ones that are really cool. So Gengar, which is on theme for today. I'll try to keep that visible. Here, let's put it over there. That's perfect, and then it will hide the light ring. And a little Munchlax that says, I am struggling, and combined with that, a little Munchlax that says, at least I'm not failing, which I love. We have a Musherna, which I just think is cute. Although I do find this Pokemon a little bit creepy. I won't lie. Then we have a Wooloo that says giving up. And then somebody holding up the Wooloo that says never give up. And I like those. And then we have a Wurmple that's crying that just says defeated. And I think that's very funny. So these are super cute. And I figured instead of sitting in my room by myself putting these in my sticker book, we could do it together while I'm getting set up to let people, you know, have a chance to actually come in and talk a little bit. Let me move you. I can actually show you all my stickers if you want. I did a reel a little bit ago that I wanted to leave that there. Stop moving it. I did a little reel that had some of my stickers in it, but I hadn't put all of them in. So we've got a few. I kind of went by, it would help if I actually like put the whole thing on here, huh? Probably. The paper is a little bit shiny, so with the light, it's probably going to be a little bit rough, but it's really dark in here because I live in Alaska where the sun doesn't come in the winter. Brain function. So I kind of did mood layouts. Yeah. So this is the book itself is by Liberty, who I've mentioned a lot on stream, but they're also a super cool streamer and fun artist. This is one of their stickers. But I kind of did like theme layouts. So this one is just kind of like, I don't know, a catch-all. I did the two art ones next to each other, but we've got kind of like spoopy here. So we've got a tarot and skeleton vibe going. That's so shiny right there. Here, I'll hold it like this so you can actually see. So we've got some Caroline designs. We've got some art by Trisha Halls here. We have Incendavery. We have Liberty. This one is also Incendavery. Ikeman 5000. And I really do not know how to pronounce their username, but their actual name is Hyde. Iliothermia on Tumblr, who does really cool art. He draws everything with a mouse, which always just blows my mind away. We have the gay layout here, which is just a lot of gay stuff. So a lot of lib. We've got rainbow sheep here, Incendiary again, and here. And then this one is the same Iliothermia, question mark. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I'm probably doing it wrong. One of Hyde's stickers. Hyde stuff, almost all of it is transmasked, which is why I put it here. It actually is a Leo sticker. Because they did a astrology themed one. Hey Axolotl, how you doing? Yes, the gay out, that's perfect. Because we are out and proud, baby. And then we just have little guy syndrome and like games here. So we have a lot of Animal Crossing stuff. The gyroids are from Lib. So is this one and this one and this one. We have Leela Leaf over here who does super cute goblins. This one too. This one is Doodles by Cadoodles. More Dave, more Rainbow, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's actually warmed up a little bit here. So I live in Alaska, if anybody didn't know. So last week we were in like negative 20s. Hey Nix, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for the follow. So it was like -3 last week here. And we're up to 33 today, Fahrenheit. So it's quite a bit warmer. Let's see. More Lib, more Leela Leaf. This one is Carolyn Designs. These ones were a gift, and I'm not going to remember the name of the shop off the top of my head. I took out the thank you postcard that came with it. I'm chugging along. Carolyn Designs, art by Trisha Hall. These little mushroom guys are so cute, and I have more of them later, and I'm not going to remember the artist name off the top of my head. Gel Arts with a J, I think, for these guys. Yeah, this is my sticker book. So I have, sorry, the light is not great for this. I didn't think that through. So this is just a sticker book, and I have some new ones that I got that we're gonna put in my book in a second. Yeah, these are all artists that I just like really like. The mushrooms, like I said, were gifts, but I'm definitely gonna buy more stuff from their shop. I think it's Gel Art. I'm pretty sure. Trisha Hall, Doodles by Cadoodles. This is also Doodles. This is also Doodles. This is Lib. This is Dave. And I can spell out these names in chat if anybody sees anything that they're like, they need to follow this person immediately. This one is Rainbows and it's glow in the dark. And I haven't tested it yet, but I really should. This one is another by Gel Arts. This is Ikeman 5000, who also streams on Twitch. But yeah, a lot of really cool ones. And this is where it kind of devolves because I had like planned layouts for a lot of them, and then I was just like, oh, you know what? All blue things. Why not? Yeah. I'm sure it does, just to be clear. And then this is the spot. So I have like food here because I thought the salt goblin should go with the bacon and eggs. And this is just like, I kind of named this one the suffering baby thing. So I think we want to put defeated on this page for sure. So the ones that I'm putting in the book right now are by Chewmai, CHEWMAI_ on social medias. And without the underscore, you can find them on Big Cartel. I should have checked if this fit before I peeled it off. I think I'm probably going to move this guy because I feel like he doesn't fit here with the current theming. That doesn't quite fit either. Yeah, so the salt goblins are by Leela Leaf. Same with these, like the lights are loud and the back goblin over here. They do really cool goblins. I think pronouns are she, her, but I'm not 100% sure. There, just move you up a little bit, buddy. Man, speaking of lights are loud, Mac, yeah, that shrimp check gets me more often than it doesn't, which is part of why I added it. But, ugh. Release. I want to move you to a different page, please. These goblins with like the little legs and stuff is a little difficult to peel up without damaging, so I'm trying to be careful. And then there's more mushroom guys. I'm gonna put you down here. Okay, go down here, please. Nicely. Thank you. All right. So I think we need to put giving up on this page too. For sure. The struggling baby page. Right there. So the great thing about these sticker books is it's the same kind of paper in it that are on the backing of stickers, so it's like waxed paper. And that means that you can like peel them up and re-stick them a million times and it doesn't matter, which is great for me because I have sticker fear. I've gotten a little bit better about that. Like I really have been trying to do better about like actually using my stickers. And so I put a lot of them on like my art supply containers. But the sticker book itself is like really nice. Yeah, I'd been considering getting one and I couldn't find one that I liked, and then Lib added them. Oh, I should put baked bean in with the food. Oh my god, yes, perfect. I love this for us. Built like a baked bean. The reason I bought from this shop was because I was just like perusing, because I do like Pokemon and I have friends who like Pokemon, and it's always nice to give people a little sticker with a letter. Excellent. And I saw this one and it made me laugh so hard that I almost started choking. And I was like, okay, I need these stickers. Okay, so I'm putting the struggling ones on here. These ones have a combo. So I am struggling, at least I'm not failing. Here, let me move that over because you're behind chat. And then giving up, never give up. So I'm going to put those on the other side, I think. But this is the struggling little sleepy baby group. I kind of want to put Masherna next to this. Wurmple, will you fit up here? Not quite. Let's play around with this. I think we can make it happen. So I'm just doing, I do have art to do today, which is Pokemon art. It won't take as long because I'm doing Copic instead of watercolor, which, maybe I can't fit all these on here. Maybe. That's the great thing about stickers. You can find stuff for everything. That's off the page. I can figure this out. I believe in myself. Maybe I can put it on this side. I think maybe that makes more sense. Which means I want to move these guys over a little bit. I also bought some more stickers that'll come in at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, because the person who runs the shop, who's the artist, does have a longer fulfillment time listed on their website, so it might take a little bit. But Whiskey Rabbit has really cool art and also sells sticker books, so if you're looking for something a little less cutesy, like this one that I have, I think she is the correct pronouns there. She has some really cool ones that have like darker kind of art. She's on TikTok is where I found her, and she has just like such a nice voice to listen to, even when she's like being cranky. She just has like a really nice voice. Ooh, that sounds really good, Bean. We have a bunch of Thanksgiving leftovers because it was Thanksgiving here. So we have like, I'm just gonna call it standard white people Thanksgiving food. So we have like mac and cheese and stuffing and mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, turkey, that kind of stuff. And we did a smaller one because it's just me and my brother. But he's having some friends over tomorrow, which means I'm also going to have to break down the streaming setup here again, which I mentioned. But hey, backing, do you want to come off, please? Pretty please? Thank you. I'm gonna put this one right here. And then we have space there that I can do something with another time. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. It is a lot. I don't have to do any of the cooking because my brother likes cooking. I feel like at least I'm not failing and never give up really go with the vibe of this one. So we're gonna move some mushrooms, I think. But Thanksgiving is always like a lot of work if you do the big kit and caboodle. And my brother just really likes to cook, so he has it down to like a science, really. But that means that I get leftovers not only today and probably tomorrow for lunch, but also I get even more leftovers after he has his friends over. Without having to even do anything social. I get to hide in my room and leave everybody alone. Yeah, no, that's legitimately fair. I definitely, one of the things I do on Thanksgiving, almost every year, or at least every year that I've been able to, is donate to some of my Native friends. Just because I feel like that's the appropriate way to do things. And donate to some reservation funds if I can. I think you should go down here. There we go. All right. New stickers accomplished. But there's always those posts that go around like, oh, make sure you know whose land you're on. And I'm like, already been there, done that. Have a college degree in it, kind of. Because I did an anthropology degree with cultural anthropology, specifically with a focus in indigenous peoples, specifically of the Americas. But because I'm in Alaska, most of that was around Alaska Native. But I also did a bunch of studies about Native Americans in the lower 48 too. So, okay. Now it's time to draw this booty-licious gengar that you can't really see. Yeah, I try to do that on Columbus Day too, which is really Indigenous Peoples Day. But yeah, I have they don't fit me anymore, which breaks my heart because I gained a lot of weight, but I have Natives Discovered Columbus as a shirt that's by a Native designer. And then I have what does that one shirt say? Can I remember it? Decolonized Feminism, which again doesn't fit me anymore, but was by a Native designer. And Sean King, when he came up here, actually complimented that shirt when I got to shake his hand, so that was exciting for me. Let me tilt this so that you can actually see it a little bit. So we're drawing Booty Gengar today. And I haven't sketched out the font yet, but it's going to say body cursed because Gengar's ability is cursed body, ass fat. And I'm going to get stickers at this one. I decided I needed some more silly sticker designs. I do have a poll going on my art Tumblr right now, which I can probably just type out the name and you could go there if you wanted to. That's still going like for another 4 hours, I think. And that's gonna inform me as to which stickers I order first. So there are a few sticker designs that I completed from some of it's Stream Ink art and some of it's other art I've had sitting around. So if you have a strong opinion on that, let me know. If you don't want to vote on the poll, you could also just tell me in chat, and that's fine too. I don't care if you're not safe for work, Bean. it really doesn't matter. And no, it doesn't tell me specifically who voted. It will tell me a username if you like the post or if you reblock the post, but the voting itself is anonymous. You can see what you voted for, but other people can't see. And also, it doesn't matter. Because I do have a non-art Tumblr, which is the same username as everywhere else. And I've been on there since 2011. So my Tumblr is also technically not safe for work in some areas. It's fine. No judgment here. I should have brought out... whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I do want to change the graphite sketch to a blue line sketch because that's not going to show up as hard. So we're going to do that really fast, and then I think we'll color it and then figure out the font. I kind of want to do like serif kind of tattoo font, I'm thinking. So you aren't really going to be able to see this because you couldn't see it anyway. It's very dark in here, otherwise I would turn off the light so you could see a little better, but it's like you can't see anything one way or to other, so. But yeah, if you don't have a Tumblr or anything, you're welcome to look at those photos and just tell me which one you like best too. But my sticker company is having like a huge sale. So for them, it's 25% off stickers and 20% off gift cards. So I wasn't sure I was going to have time to get anything ready. So I was like, oh, well, I can at least get gift cards and that will be fine if I don't have anything ready. And then my day yesterday just completely opened up. So I just worked on that all day. Oh yeah, I have the art for that one right here because we started this on stream and then I finished it off stream. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I really like the skull. The skull came out really well, I think. Which I was mildly worried about. But yeah. I love the terrarium kind of sticker design. I play Sticky Business a lot, like on my own time. And one of the really great things about Sticky Business is you only have so many things you can do. Sorry, I just got an email that made me smile really big. That's different. You can only do so many things even though they have like a lot of options for things. But one of my favorite things to do is just fill the jar that's similar in shape to that one with stuff. So in my, I've got 3 different save files of Sticky Business because I do. It's a really good game. If you haven't played it and you like kind of like chill design games, definitely check it out. Highly recommend. But I've got in my save file that's on my Steam Deck, I have like element jars going. So there's like one with ocean and a boat in it, and there's one with like mountains, and there's one with just like sky and stuff like that. And I might try to like half recreate those to sell stickers of, because it's obviously limiting, because I did all of that with shapes in Sticky Business because there are like a limited amount of design options. So yeah, me too. I don't know, man. There's something about a jar. I don't know, like this too, that I decided to start doing on stream. I just like jars. I like things to put other things in. It's great, and I love it. You're telling me that I can contain this item in another container but still see it? Fuck yes. I think okay, so I think part of it is just like the witchy little kid instinct. So when I was a child, I was definitely one of those kids that put a whole bunch of random shit in a jar and just stuck it on my windowsill and pretended that I was making potions. And I think that instinct has stuck with me. Throughout my my life, really. Yes, love a little box. I mean, all of my art stuff, which is partially is just so that it's easy, but I have boxes for all my art stuff. There's so many things that you can put other things in, and I love it. I think also it's like an ADHD clutter thing. So if my space is too full of stuff, it's difficult to focus. But if I can't see all my stuff, it stops existing. So a little clear box to put things in fixes everything. I had to redraw this Gengar so many times to get the shape right. Gengar is really not made to have an ass, which I think is a disservice to him. But I did look at what like other people had done just to be like, okay, how did you solve the anatomy of this creature? And nobody else has done it, really, in a way that makes any sense. So I felt a little bit better, because mine at least, like, you can't see it. Duraludon does, for sure. Let's have an argument about what the thickest Pokemon is, shall we? Because I do think Gengar on a base level is a thickums lad. Like, he's round. He's just round. If anybody says Lopunny, I'm going to smack you right in the face. I say as if I don't have a cursed fat Lopunny design sitting in my head. That's going to happen at some point. I'm going to leak it to the universe. But I need to sit with some furries longer to figure out how I want to do that. Right? He's so round. He deserves a juicy butt. He does. And Duraludon is just like, yeah, a brick house, for sure. Nidoqueen, yes, I will absolutely agree with that. Nidoqueen is thick. I'm trying to decide if I want to get the font out of the way now. Yeah, and she's wearing like a bikini. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I think yes. So line through like here. Line through like here. That's what I want. So let me just... because I don't think this will take too long, because I kind of already know what I want, so... I do also think that Clefable is like the femme version of Gengar, which is not a hot take. This is a take that has been around for ages. But I feel the need to reiterate it here in this discussion. I'll probably do... maybe I want to do the font in colored pencil. Yes, yes. Also, Blissey, I feel like, wouldn't really have an ass. I feel like Blissey is the closest Pokemon to my personal body shape, where I feel like she'd have, like, a lot of back fat and not a lot of ass. But maybe I'm projecting. One of the things about doing the art modeling that I've been doing, which that's something else I need to bring up today. I don't know if I'm modeling on Monday or Tuesday, so I don't know if there's going to be a stream. Yes, agreed, Bean. I've offered to do modeling on Monday and Tuesday, but the person who does the scheduling hasn't gotten back to me. So I have no clue what my schedule looks like next week, which, if you know me at all, means that I'm being insane right now, because I need a schedule. I need warning about when I am expected to be places and act like a person. So we'll see. I will update on social media and on my schedule here. Yes, actually, Nyx, that's so true. So true. So I will let you guys know as soon as I know, and I'll try not to be really rude about it, even though I'm like freaking out. I do think that I probably need to move that a little bit, but I don't want to move the whole thing, so I'm just going to pretend like that's fine And when I do the actual sticker design, I can move it a little bit and it'll be okay. I also considered making 2 versions of this and having one that said ass flat and just like a straight flat ass on Gengar, which that may come at another point, not this week though. Why are S's always like the hardest letter to make look like anything? Those curves make no sense. Yeah, me too. It was a long weekend for the university. I'm doing modeling at the college here. So probably I'm not gonna get an answer until Monday morning because like everybody's gone, but that's not helpful to me. So like I understand, but also find it frustrating. Which like in my youth, I would not have been able to say, oh yes, this is one thing and also it can be the other thing. I would have just been like one or the other, but everything contains multitudes. The person who actually gets paid vacation is allowed to have their vacation, you know? But Slowpoke. Yeah. I feel like Slowbro probably does have a pretty honkin' one just from carrying that huge ass shell around a bunch, for sure. You know who I bet has like the most well-defined muscled butt? Machoke. Maybe Machamp, but Machamp has more arms to focus on. So I feel like Machoke probably like actually does a leg day and does resistance lifting and stuff. Okay, let's pick colors for this. I should get out a piece of scratch paper so that I can test colors. How about you? You work. I am much less practiced with Copic than I am with other stuff, or Copic. I don't know how you're really supposed to pronounce this, but we're gonna try here for sure. Hitmon, yeah, Hitmonchan for sure, or Hitmonlee, I mean, probably. But he has like weird little noodle legs, so I don't know that his muscles would properly form a butt, because he really is just a chicken nugget with like springs attached. Much to think on. I think I want to start with the tongue just because that feels most accessible to me right now. So let me, that's kind of orangey, you're powder. Okay. I think that will probably be fine. I think that I want the color for the highlight. So we can start with this, which is just pink. Combuskin. Yes. Agreed. I maybe should lighten up the colored pencil on this, but I think it will be fine. Well, I changed my mind already. Me trying to convince myself. Let's lighten this up a little bit, just because this is going to be a lighter area, so the blue will stand out a little bit. Same with the teeth, probably. Maybe we're going to use the bigger side of this. I am actually using proper marker paper today, which is different. Usually I do this on like linen paper or something, but I did a little test a while back. I think it was for streaming. About which paper bled the least, and this paper won. So I think it will be better for a sharper line. So that's base. We weren't shock pink. I thought you were shock pink. That's probably our next level. And ooh, that's pink pink. I think that, and then maybe do like a red over top of it to get, yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of this similarly to how I do watercolors with layering. So leaving the highlights this color and figuring out where those go is going to be our biggest challenge here. I do think I need another highlight right there. Let's try like that. I say our challenge as if you guys are like stuck with this. That's not true. Do I want to do shock pink? I think I should just go for it. The lids on these like really stick in there, which is good because with alcohol inks they really dry out fast, which is the point, that they dry fast. But yeah, I think the shock pink with the other ones underneath it tones it down enough to not be like too crazy intense. And since this is some of the lighter colors, I can also, if I go outside the lines or whatever, it'll get covered up by the darker colors that I use in the body, so that's also good. I do need to decide what color I'm going to do for the inside of the mouth. Okay, I like that. Let's do some red here for shadows. I am also planning to do some colored pencil on top of this too, just because I like the way that, I like how it looks. So I don't need to do all my shading with the Copic. I can do some with colored pencil and then that will be fine. Maybe want even a little bit of a darker red there. Well, it's how you can just see like this ghostly tongue because of how bright it is. That's so funny to me. I think that's pretty good. Base colors. I do need to figure out a red for his eyes, which might be that one. Let's see. This one's gonna be a little bit orangey, huh? Maybe that's like red. Do I want that red? Maybe. Yeah. His eyes are very red. I do know that the purples that I have access to here are very dark for the most part. So I think leveling that out is a good call. Let's do cool gray for the mouth, and then if I want to darken it more, I can just go over it with some black. But I will want to shade in the teeth too. Maybe I want to start with that and then do some more shading in black. Just to give it a little bit more depth. I guess I could do the people in here too. I do think I want to outline the eye in black. He looks so ghostly right now. It's almost like he's a ghost. Teeth, that's what I'm doing. I want to do a light gray to shade those in, I think. I don't know, a gengar with the fine teeth seems a lot creepier somehow. I may go back over this with another darker gray for the build up here. Sorry, none of that was a complete sentence. I think that's still a little too light. Actually, well, I was gonna say that might do better with colored pencil, but at least do this bit here. This, and then I can do some more defining marks with colored pencil if I feel like it needs it. Does gengar have gums? That's a question. I did, for when I was drawing this, the reference images I got were, I opened my Pokemon game, and in the Pokedex you can like turn the model around to look at, and so I did that, and you can do the motions that they do when they're yelling, but I don't think it showed his mouth very well when I did that. I also wasn't really looking at his mouth because I was like, he got teeth, he has a tongue, I don't need to know more than this. Oh, I also remember to take a photo of the vagina sculpture for you guys. That's at the school. Yeah, I don't think he has gums. I feel like him having gums would be a lot creepier if I'm being honest. I'm not sure why, but that feels creepy to me. Okay. Body. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Starting with pink because I want the highlights to be pink on this guy. And the highest highlight is clearly going to be on his butt cheek. Like, that's just how this has to go, right? So we're just going to color the whole guy pink for right now, and then we'll work on building up some layers. But for now, he gets to be pink. And that will mean that maybe you can actually see what's happening for a little bit here. Spider plants, that's exciting. They're so cool. I don't really have any plants in my house because for one, I'm a plant killer, but also it just gets really cold in the house, and so they don't do super well. Which, like, I know that there's, because we talked about this before, I know there's like warmers that you can get and stuff, but I love houses with a lot of plants. I think that's really cool, but like my, I don't know, greatest plant shame, the most typical, or the story that I tell people about how well, quote unquote, I do with plants. I killed a peace lily. One of my teachers was moving out of state and had like a going away party at her house and gave everybody plants when they were leaving. And I was like, I live in a basement. I don't get a lot of light. I'm bad with plants. And so she was like, she gave me a peace lily and was like, that's almost impossible to kill these. I managed it. I'm just really talented that way. Oh, that's interesting. The colored pencil streaks with these, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Just interesting. Oh, I love hens and chicks. They're so cute. Spike. That's a good name for a spider plant. I'm doing this is going to make this underlayer really streaky, but I think that's okay. I think we'll live. I do... Well, I guess I should say I'm not sure I'm going to do line art over the top of this. We'll see how he looks. Ooh, that bled. That's great. Thank you. I probably shouldn't have put that black in now. I probably should have done it later, but you know what? We live and we learn. And that can be our Twitch secret for the day. And I did say at the top of the show, this is my least used medium, but I'm trying to learn. Especially since I have like a huge set of these that were a gift, I probably should keep messing with it. That's wild. I know something I should do while I'm filming something. Mac added a new feature, which gave me a headache yesterday, where if you put, I'm not going to do it, like I'm tempted to do it just while I'm talking to gesticulate, but I'm not going to. If you do certain hand motions, the iOS will pop up like effects. And you can only turn them off if you're actively filming or like doing, okay, no, it doesn't look like it will let me turn it off here, which means that it's not on, which is good. Okay, cool. But my dad showed us those yesterday and one of them immediately gave me a headache. And it's like, it's bad, it's bad. I did make a Tumblr post about that, and I warned one of my Discords that has like a lot of disabled people in it who also have light sensitivities, because I'm not like super sensitive. Is this the color that I actually wanted to pick up? I guess. But not a good call, Mac. Where else do I want highlights? I want a little bit of a highlight up here. I probably just want it to be in that color and not the super high highlights. Let's start with these and work our way around. high cells? I think that's pretty good. Guess we could have a lower highlight right here. Like that. He's still pretty pale. We're gonna darken him up a little bit, give him a tan, I guess. Probably not with shock pink. Maybe I want to do shock pink around the highlights here. This kind of vibe. And we'll see how it turns out. Normally I would have done like a way more intense color test for this, but I only have so much time. I do think I'm going to use blue to add in some shadows right now, which might get covered up by the purple, but it also might not. So let's work on that a little bit. This is a shading style that I like never do, except when I'm doing Pokemon stuff. And even then it's rare. I don't do smooth, like, cell shading kind of style. I very much smooth everything out because otherwise it looks weird to me. So this is how you shade a Pokemon. Like, 'tis the way. Also mean that maybe you can actually see a little bit about what's going on now. It is actually finally starting to get light out, so I might be able to turn the light down a little bit. Also might have been smart for me to like plan out the shading first, but thinking things through is not going to be our motto today. And really, if this doesn't go the way that I want, I can do it digitally and it'll be fine. My back just made a very interesting noise. Heart. Okay, now we get to pick a purple and go over most of this. That one's violet. I remember that one's darker. This one is a little bit lighter and pinker, so let's do that one next. Oh, I didn't outline the highlight on the tail, so I'm going to forget that that exists unless I do that now. Maybe want a little bit of a highlight right here too. I do think so far this is looking a bit pinky for gengar, but I also think that with the other purples that I have, it will even out pretty well.
Gray on my face and spurs on my tongue, and I could be anyone. Large as a lion stalking his lover, small as the dying sun. Don't tell them what you do in their fist full of flowers and fire for feet first of frowners, but he wouldn't care. Fake human face drives inside his stare. When I'm in this body, pull your pressure on me. When you're getting closer, you're getting further from me. But I'm the one who knows better. I'm the one who's know better, and she'll always know
I do need to think about darkening this back leg to push it back further too, I think. I can do that with a gray or something near the end, or with the colored pencils actually, that might be a better bet. I think this does mean if I manage to get this done in a way that I'm okay with, that I'm going to be ordering 2 booty stickers, which, like, maybe that's the brand now, I don't know. Because I'm probably going to do that Mothman one too. Maybe I should have taped this down so that I wasn't spinning it around constantly. But also, that probably means I would have been like sitting in a even weirder position for longer while I was trying to hit everything. I have found that I'm more comfortable with what I'm doing, like both mentally and physically, if I am able to turn the art. It just doesn't make for good video, really. But also, I kind of need to get my work done, so. I think I may want to do the highlights with colored pencil instead. So they're looking a little more radiant than I would really like. Especially for these ones that are not the booty. I think maybe just having that pink under there would work fine too. Remember correctly from the last time I used these, violet and blue violet are very close tonally, but read different. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be our shadow color. This will be the main color here. Then I will go back through with colored pencil, and then I think that's pretty much set for this at least. Well, for the Copic part anyway. Probably make this back like mostly the blue violet. I do think the gengar needs to be a bit of a deeper purple than we've got going on here. Partially did this because I knew it would dry faster than watercolor, so I wouldn't be sitting here for ages. But I'm thinking now that maybe I should have just leaned into my strength if I wanted this to turn out the way that I wanted. Which is always a difficult part of I was gonna say being an artist, but maybe that's also just being human, you know? Is figuring out when to step outside the box and when not to. I do feel like this looks like it was done with marker, which isn't necessarily a downside, it's just kind of streaky. Which maybe that's just because I'm used to watercolor over colored pencil over watercolor versus marker. But not a huge deal. So like I said, if I don't like this one, I can do it digitally. I did the line art digitally because I redid it like 35,000 times to get it to feel right. Because the way Gengar's tail is placed is definitely not made to give him a booty, which I think is a crime against humanity and nature. Because he's so round, he's so rotund, he deserves a booty. You can have a big old booty as a treat. Okay. Oh, I missed an ear. Away. I may go over some of these highlights with the lavender color because they are still feeling a little bit too poppy to me. Hey, Dream! Okay, so you can't really see, but I do have words here. So what's this? Mouse? Can you make a sentence? What this is going to say is body cursed, ass fat. I always joke that I'm Gengar because this body is accursed. So, how are you doing? If I could make like a line that actually looked good, that would be nice. Let's do this again. I do think I want to go over those highlights again because I feel like doing them in colored pencil is going to look more like what I want. Oh, love those. Love a procrastination break. Although really a lot of times it's not even really procrastination, it's just that you legitimately need a break where your brain will just stop working. I'm going to do in colored pencil, just differentiate a little bit more. But get some of this in here now. I also think I probably want to do the font and micron pen, so. That's the worst being, I hate it when you're like, I want to do something, and you're like, okay, brain, what do you want to do? And your brain's like, something. It's like, thanks, but that's not even remotely helpful. I often do crochet when I feel like that. I don't know why this pen is so much juicier than like all of the other ones. It's also something I find watching Twitch streams is good for, specifically art streams, is like if you have a project that you're trying to, or like your brain is making you avoid, watching somebody else do something can like encourage your brain to be like, okay, yeah, that seems fun. I get a lot of art done when I'm hanging out in like Trisha's stream. I think part of that is just body doubling. Yep. Got that juice. I don't think doing that back leg and all this dark color is going to do what I want, so I'm going to leave that for now. Still have not finished my morning Diet Coke, which is wild to me. Usually on stream days I like chug that shit down. Not today. I also had a weird morning because I definitely woke up at like 5:30 and started freaking out about not knowing my schedule for the week and a few other things that are going on. But I definitely had a moment where my brain was just like, hey, we're too panicked to go back to sleep. And I was like, we are not waking up at 5:30, brain. That's not a thing that's happening. So I read some of my book and went back to sleep. And then woke up at a weird spot in my sleep schedule, like in the cycle, you know, which messed with it. Okay. Let's see if we ruin this by doing this. I don't think we will. I think that will look actually like a lot better than... Yeah, I like that a lot better. All right, booty. Get filled in with this. I do think that the highlight on that butt is too big. So we're gonna level that out a little bit. Just the highlight. His butt is not too big. Okay, I think that's in a better spot, and we can start doing colored pencil. I do know that one of my friends is streaming today, and I want to go hang out there, which is part of why I did Copic today, because I knew that it would take less time, and I wanted to go hang out with my friend. Jick is streaming today. I put something in the wrong spot. This one. And he's doing stuff with, he's using a DDR pad as a controller to play Legends Arceus, I think is his plan today, which is just really fun to watch. So I don't want to miss a lot of it. The problem with having been like a Twitch viewer before I became a Twitch streamer is that I have people I want to hang out with, and so I don't want to stream when they're streaming. Sticker book, can you go someplace that's not right there, please? Thank you. Okay, colored pencils. So like the times when I can actually stream are a lot more if I decided to stop being as involved with other people's channels. But that's not gonna happen. Those are my friends. I want to hang out with my friends. Although this week I had like a lot open up and I spent it doing like actual work, which is fun and a little funky. Let's see, what other colors do I want here? Got that, that'll be helpful. Do want some black probably, and indigo, probably be good. That would be fun. Lib is also doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow, and I know Jick is going to be streaming too, so I have to like pick where I'm going, which always stresses me out. Like I know the streamers themselves really don't care. So like I know if like somebody here also watches Jick, that they might go over and hang out with Jick, and that's fine because he's my friend and I want him to do well too. He streams a lot, like less often than he used to too, which would make a difference. I forgot where I was going with that part of the sentence. What was that train of thought, Katie? Where are you going? Huh? Oh, having to pick between people. Like, I know that it's not that big a deal and most streamers really do not care, like even a little bit, but I always feel so bad about it. Although Lib is doing like a really long stream because it's their birthday tomorrow. So I won't have to like miss out entirely. I'll be able to catch some of both, I think. But it's just one of those things. Making decisions is hard. I'm not good with decisions, generally speaking. Okay, I think I need to go actually back over this a little bit because this looks a bit of a mess. Not sure why I left it like that. I probably had a reason and then just didn't finish it. There, that's better. Brain function. Who is that? I may want some more reddy. This is magenta, but I might want a little bit more red to do the tongue with. I don't know. Let's see. I do really like the texture that colored pencil adds. I do want to get different colored pencils though. I'm not as into the Primsacolor as I once was, because they really don't blend as well, because they are pretty hard. The way any sort of colored pencil or regular pencil works is the more binder you have in it and the less pigment, the harder it is to blend between stuff. That can be like really frustrating. What do I want to do next? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. But I did see that Whiskey Rabbit, who I mentioned earlier, did a review for the Posca colored pencils, and they're apparently like really nice. They are a bit expensive, but I think I'm probably gonna try to do those at some point because they're like a lot softer, so they blend better. So they might work better with some of the stuff I've been doing lately. Because I have been using more colored pencil, generally speaking, to add on to other stuff, but also just kind of do as a whole. Like the laundry day thing I did for streaming. I feel like I have another darker purple, like blue violet. Did I pull that out? Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. It is actually that. I'm just gonna kind of do colored pencil over all of this, I think, just because I will like it better. I do think some of these spots need some more lines to them, so I might go back over with something. Maybe just a darker colored pencil. I also need a shadow right there. Oh, maybe I hear the mail truck. Sorry, I guess I'm not super talkative today. I know I don't need to apologize for that, but I'm focused. Focused. Is this the color I want? I think. Booty. I don't know that colored pencil is the right answer for that, but I can't even see that really, but that's fine. Highlight to top. I think that's acceptable. I don't think it's my best work, but it also doesn't really need to be. So let's take a micron pen and do our letters here. I should do these highlights in the eyes too. That's better. Oh, maybe I'm gonna do, maybe I wanna throw things, sure. This for the line art. Do the rest of it. Trying to be careful not to put my hand in the white ink while it's still wet. She learns. Sometimes. I'll probably forget that next time and stick my hand in something, but you know, it's one less time that I stuck my hand in something, so. I do have some cleanup to do on this once I scan it, but nothing too bad. Oh, good luck with your exercising. do think that's a little bit clearer now. Okay. Now we do this. I do need to scoot it over just a tiny bit, so I'm just gonna do that while I'm doing it. That's a sentence that makes a lot of sense. And it's not even remotely confusing. I sketch the words out in one go, so I'm pretty sure I can manage it again. We'll see though. I may regret this decision. But if I don't scoot it over a little bit, the D in cursed is gonna hit the ear, the horn. I don't know what that's supposed to be on Gengar. Success. I definitely wrote ass flat down here because I was saying that when I was talking. I was saying that when I was writing it. I was thinking about doing a flat one, so I need to disregard what I wrote earlier and write fat and not flat, because this Gengar's ass is definitely not flat. We saved the day. I'm really glad I noticed that before I started inking. Hey! Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe I want to do a little bit of the highlight. My pencil just slightly through here. Gives it some more depth. May want to add some stuff there too. Let me set this down before I mark something. Okay, I think we have made Fat Ass Gengar. I need to let this ink dry before I erase the sketch marks behind it. And then we're done. We did manage to squeeze in another sticker design. Now I just need to worry about whether or not I can get it prepped in time. The sale they're doing starts Monday, I think, so I have a little bit of time. And I probably have enough time, but it would be good to know if I needed to be prepared to be a person on Monday and Tuesday or not. That would be nice. I did mention this at the beginning of the stream. I will mention it again. I'm not sure if I'm doing modeling on Monday and Tuesday this week or not. If I'm doing modeling on Tuesday, that probably means no stream, because it is at a time when I need to end stream very early to go, so there's not really much point in doing it at all. And maybe if I do it on Monday 2 weeks in a row, my body's going to throw a hissy fit about it. That is also a possibility. Just because my stress response to doing anything is getting a fever and feeling like I have the flu. So, well, not this year's flu, a light flu. Flu-like symptoms. So I will keep people updated on various social medias. I will change the schedule on Twitch once I know what I'm doing, but I'm probably not finding out about this until Monday morning, which is really frustrating for me, but I'll live. So I'll keep y'all updated as best I can. Let's sign this puppy. If I rage Jick, he's gonna ask what I was working on because he's polite like that, and I'm not gonna be able to show this in his Discord because it has a curse word in it. And he is a family-friendly streamer, although he's been talking about doing away with that for like a year and a half, so I don't know. I can probably just do that. Well, that really. And show it in the Discord maybe, but I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? Like, he got a booty. Okay, and this counts. I love that this counts as my 4th project for the color of the month this month. Sometimes you just gotta draw goofy shit, you know? I can erase this. I always write what the paper is and what size I've cut it on the back of the page just so that I remember what's what, because I have a bunch of like cut paper, so I need to remember which is what. And sometimes, like, you should be able to tell just by touching it, but sometimes I'm like, am I sure about this? Because I have a couple different cold pressed watercolor papers that are similar but different. I'm naming this Booty Gengar and nobody can stop me. November, color and focus, I think is how I was titling these. Nope, that was definitely not how I was doing it. That's fine. I really need to... Usually what I do is take a photo of how I've been doing the backs of a project so that I can do it the same way every time. But I haven't thought to do that with color and focus yet because this is still like a very new project. So this is the 2nd month. We're moving into the 3rd. The color for the poll of December... Mix those words. The poll for the color of December is up for my patrons now, so you can vote on it. I know which one I want to win, but I won't say. So we'll see who the winner is. Is there anything else I want to do to this? I don't think so. I may decide there's something else to do later, but I think that's about right. Maybe I'm gonna add some shading right down here, but I don't think that's really necessary. Ooh, I'm just gonna knock everything over. I am gonna sit here and clean up a little bit before we head over because we're having guests over tomorrow, so I need to get my stuff out of the way. It is a lot cleaner than it was because I did clean up last week too because I had somebody over. So I would like to put all of my color and focuses this month on the table, please. Thank you. So we have done 4 projects this month. I promised to do 2, at least 2 of each color. And I did 4 this month. So here we go. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me go. And not a single one of these is in the same style. So I'm having fun playing around, which was part of the point of me doing the color and focus project. Because my last 2 projects were like long-term projects, were very personal. So one, I was doing visual representations of my dreams. That's the one that ended most recently, which is kind of personal. So I ended up telling on myself a lot there, and I did keep it a little vague in some areas, so you can definitely tell when it was something really personal because I talk about the process behind the piece and not what the piece is about. But before that, it was the Year of Lyrics project, which I've been showing pieces of on Instagram because I have a bunch of new followers who have never heard of this project that I did, where I was doing a typography piece once a week of song lyrics that I related to, which again is telling personally on myself a bit. So I decided to do a project where I could decide if I wanted to tell on myself or not. and have a bit more fun playing around with things in a month, because I do have a lot of varied interests, as many neurodivergent people do. So playing around a bit is fun, and making it so that I have things that I'm doing specifically because I want to order stickers of is really helpful, and all that jazz. So I'm really pleased with how this is going so far, I guess, is the short version there. Let me see, what all do I need to pick up off this table? Let's go. That goes back there, that goes back there. I have too much crap. We already knew that, though. This paper is like really shiny. I knew that it was like very, what's the right word? Glossy? Oh, I put my eraser away and I needed to erase something. That was silly. Okay, are you gonna smudge? I think you're okay. Fantastic. And I will point out that we really cannot even remotely see where the pencil smudged underneath here. So that's our secret. That's our little secret chat. You and whoever decides to watch the VOD. That can be our secret. Oh, this is not coming up right here. That's gonna be a cleanup in post situation, I think. Paper. That's not helpful to me. Okay. Such as it is. Okay. I think it's maybe light enough outside that I can turn off this light. And maybe you can actually see the whole thing now. There we go. There we go. And it's going to shut off my camera because it does that. And I don't understand why. They aren't even plugged into the same thing. Makes no sense, but okay. There we go. You made a thing today. A ridiculous, silly thing that I think will make a great sticker design. Okay, I need to put this back with me. I was smart and brought out my wrist brace just in case, but I think it's calmed down enough. These can go, well, I need to leave that out so that I can scan it. These can go into the file folder, which will then move. All right, I think it's about time to end, folks. I did plan to do a shorter stream today, which I think I warned people of, but I don't remember. I don't remember most things, if I'm being honest, so. I will hopefully see you all Tuesday. I don't really know, though. I will keep you updated. On the socials, I'm the same username literally everywhere. If you see a Tundra Katie Bean, it's probably me. And if not, let me know, because that would be a fun and interesting new adventure for me. Yeah, thanks for being here. I always appreciate when people come in to chat and just hang out. It's always nice to remember that people actually like me, you know? It's nice to get that confirmation. Where did I put? There it is. I bring back my sticker book too. Yeah. I think we all have issues with that sometimes, but sometimes the brain is louder than others, and I've been having a rough one. Oh, no need to apologize at all, Dream. It's lovely anytime I get to see you. It's never like expected. I am not going to be like, oh my god, how dare this person not show up for the whole stream. I'm just gonna be like, oh wow, I got to hang out with my friend. And for people who are regulars, if you aren't here, then I'm gonna worry about you a little bit, because that's just who I am as a person. But like, no obligation ever. I'm always just happy to see people. So let me switch over to the ending screen, and we will go raid Jick. And as previously mentioned, don't curse in Jick's stream, please. He is a no cursing kind of person. And he's going to be doing silly stuff, so he may not see us right away when we go into chat. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. because my computer is going to take forever to load up his stream anyway, because she's working really hard. I should like properly name my laptop. I guess I did name it. Uh, my my laptop is a MacBook Air, and I named it MacBook Aang because he's an airbender, right? Um, so that's really the name of my laptop. So maybe I'm misgendering Aang. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Let's go hang out with Jick. Thank you everybody for hanging out and being here and chatting or just chilling. I always appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and be kind to yourselves. And if you can't do that for yourself, please do it for me because I think you're cool and deserve nice things, including from yourself. And I'll see you sometime next week. Keep an eye on socials to get updates on that. Bye.